Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I am very sick. Very sick. Like the worst flu I've ever had, so there may be some coughing and sniffling. Apologise in advance. Also, I've got the heater on because I've got the chills. And yes, they are multiplying. So I need to have the heater on. The reason I'm streaming, despite the fact that I am clearly sick, is because when I found the Xenomorph scenario, I also found this one by the same creator, Permakarma, and it intrigues me. I need you to have a look at this scenario. So, only one stage, pretty standard stuff, Punisher and standard encounter set, and you put in a modular called Sinister Syndicate. Now you may be thinking, Dave, why would you put a modular that has a whole bunch of criminals in it into what is supposedly meant to be a hero's deck? I want you to read this. This is cool. The Punisher 1-2. Force response. After the Punisher activates against you, resolve an attack against each minion engaged with you. Excuse me. Ignoring boost abilities. So, not only does he attack you, he attacks any minion that's engaged with you. It's a fascinating mechanic. I think it's amazing. The way I sort of got it in my head is that he's actually not even really attacking you. You're just in the way. He's actually going after the criminals. But you're in the way, so he has to stop you. So to try and sort of keep that idea, I'm going with Captain A. There's a really cool scene in Civil War, the comic Civil War, not the movie Civil War, where the Punisher saves Spidey from being hijacked and ambushed. Sorry, not hijacked, and takes him to the secret hideout and offers his services. And Cap goes mental, like attacks him, and because he shoots a criminal. He shoots a criminal dead while he's there, and Cap goes mental. He's like, "How dare you!" And Punisher refuses to fight back because Cap is his hero. So I wanted to go with that. So I'm playing Cap is out to take Punisher down because he's gone on a rampage. He has to be stopped. I think it's fascinating. Forced response. After the Punisher or an encounter card effect defeats an ally or enemy, place one war counter on the war card environment. So even though he is helping you out by defeating the minions, he is also getting tougher. He's just gone on a rampage. Again, people, it should be in alphabetical order, so it should be permanent and then set up. If the number of war counters here is at least one per person, the Punisher gets steady. 2, the Punisher gets +1 attack, +1 scheme. 4, the Punisher gains 1 hazard icon. 6, threat cannot be removed from the main scheme. So yeah, not a huge deck, 36 cards. I'm intrigued. Frank's War, main scheme. Starts on 1, goes up to 12. It's not a lot. Frank Castle is causing massive property damage and slaughtering criminals in the streets. Bring him in before his war on crime gets out of control and innocents are hurt. Forced interrupt. At the start of the player phase, each player not engaged with a minion discards a card from the encounter deck. If the discarded card was a minion, put it into play engaged with that player. Pretty basic. I'm fascinated by this mechanic. Let's give it a go. I haven't played Captain A for a while. Reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. Search your deck and discard powerfully American Shield. You can do this all day. Discard a card from your hand. Ready, Captain America. It really should be just spend the resource and ready, but anyway, it is what it is. 15 life. Again, I apologize in advance for the coffee and stuff. I'm really sorry. I'm ridiculously unwell. Alright, so shuffle and shuffle and let's rock. Six cards, 11 hit points. Yep, he's definitely got 6 cards, right? Okay, alright, so shield toss, helmet, fearless determination, never back down, doesn't prevent. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I should mulligan. I don't know what I would mulligan for. So I'm not going to mulligan. I'm just going to grab the shield. And be done with it. Oh, I suppose I could mulligan for Sharon. Wait, where's... Wait, this is not the right deck. This is the wrong deck. Where's Iron Fist? This is the wrong deck, people. This is the wrong deck. Where is Iron Fist? What is this? Why is Iron Fist not in here? I don't want Luke Cage. I don't want Black Widow. How weird. I want... Iron Fist. And I want Ironheart. Okay, let's try that again. Shuffle 6 cards. Okay, let's go grab the shield. Sweet. Oh, put it in your hand. Okay. Reduce the cost of the first ally played by 1. Okie dokie. Let's do that. Let's put... hey ass. Yeah, yeah, she's getting better, but now I've caught what she had, so yeah, man, pretty bad, to be honest. I hope you're doing well, dude. Thanks for asking. Let's do... Let's do Armored Vest and Strength to put Iron Fist out. So, really? It's 3. Because we have 2 Mystic counters. Let's go to Captain A and give him his shield. Choose tackle for that. Captain A without his shield is kind of weird. Hey Joshy, I was thinking the same thing. You sound pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. Well, I hope you two are doing well. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, this Punisher deck intrigues me. Yeah, it really intrigues me. So, Iron Fist, of course, is going to hit for 2. And spend the counter to stun. Oh wait, did I miss this? At the start of the player phase. Is the first thing the start of the player phase? Like, should I already have a minion? At the start of the player phase. Is the very first stage of the player... Okay, let's do it. No, anyway. Alright. So he's stunned and he gets consequential. And then Cap's going to hit him for 2. I'm going to keep those 2 cards and draw up to my hand size. Get well soon, enjoy the past scenario. I've heard good things. Yeah. That's good. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, okay, so threat. Wait. This is wrong. Why is there a star on there on this section? This bit is done at the very first step of the villain phase, not the player phase. So this is either a typo. It shouldn't say at the start of the player phase, each player not engaged with me discards a card. And it should actually say the villain phase, which is why the asterisk is there, because that's the very first. And it's not the start of the villain phase, it's after the first step of the villain phase, which is putting on threat. So having it be the start of the player phase is better for me. Having it be what is traditionally when it should be, which is adding the threat, is better for him because it means they can then activate. So which one is it? Which one is it? The villain phase or the player phase? Because it can't be both. Joshy ES, if you guys are still on, which one do you think it is? It's clearly a typo. Which typo is it? Is it meant to be the villain phase or the player phase? Probably should be an environment saying player phase. Yeah, there is an environment, but it has nothing to do with this mechanic here. If it was the player phase, it should be in an environment card. You are so right. Because it's on here, I'm going to say that it's actually the villain phase. So when threat is placed after step 1, we should discard a card. So I'm going to put that back on there. And then, oh, there you go. What a shock. It's not a villain. Not a millionaire. Cool. That's what it should be. I'm going to play it as if it's that, not the player phase. Otherwise it makes no sense. He activates and goes to attack, and of course he can't because he's stunned. And then get an encounter card. And it is Ganup. The villain at each minion engaged with you attacks you. Okay, well now he actually gets to have a shot. I'll defend. Have I got any defense cards? Yeah, so +3 defense. Do I need it? I've already got 3. He's hitting for 2. You know what? I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to put Mockingbird out. So, White Rabbit. Force interrupt. When White Rabbit attacks you, discard. Oh no, that's what am I talking about? It's a boost. Choose to discard one identity-specific card from your hand. That's interesting. So he hits for 3. Nothing happens. Retaliate hits him back for 1. Choose and discard an identity card. So it's either Heroic Strike or Fearless Determination. I'm going to go with Heroic Strike. See you later. My turn. That's a shame, because I was going to use that. I'm going to use Fearless Determination to draw a card. It's not what I wanted, so then I'm just going to use these 3 to put Mockingbird out. And it's done. Mockingbird with Thwartful. And get a consequential. Iron Fist is going to kick back because there's no point attacking because he's already stunned, so I might as well just kick back for now. And I don't have a card to ready, so let's get a ready. Get 5 cards because I had to discard a card. If I didn't discard a card, I could have readied. Alright, Heroic Strike, get behind me. Shield block, shield toss. Tackle. Oh, jeez. Not doing well. Threat. So, as we discussed, we'll do this. So, is it a minion? It is. The Russian. The Russian activates before the Punisher during step 2 of the villain phase. Oh, okay. Cool. Force interrupt. When a player would deal enough damage to defeat the Russian, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If it is a minion, remove damage from the Russian until he has 1 hit point remaining. Wow. Does he like push the minion in front of him to take the damage or something? That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, it's combat. He activates first. Russian activates before the Punisher. Okay, so he activates first. Interesting. This is interesting. Intrigued. Monkeybird's gonna take it. Didn't die. He then attacks and can't because he's stunned. I should have defended with Captain A because that guy was stunned. I'm sick. That's my excuse. I'm sick. Encounter card. Oh man, I did that poorly. Speed Demon. When a character attacks Speed Demon, Speed Demon attacks that character. Resolve Speed Demon's attack first. That's cool. My turn. After the Punisher and a counter card defeats an ally enemy, place a war counter. That has not happened. He didn't get to attack and he was stunned, so that's not happened. Okay. My turn. Gonna discard 2 cards and shield toss. Turn the shield to your hand. Discard X cards. Deal 4 damage to X enemies. So 4 and 4. When a character attacks a Speed Demon attacks that character as all Speed Demons attack first. I'm going to take the 2. Alright, so he's dead. And when a player would deal enough damage to defeat the Russian, which I just did, discard the top card of the game deck. It's a minion, remove from damage from the Russian until he has 1 hit point remaining. He's not a minion, so he is defeated. Cap is then going to thwart for 2. And Iron Fist is going to hit Punisher for 2. And stun him. So he's out of stun counters. And shield block is going to put a shield back in. And Heroic Strike is going to ready so that he can hit for 2. Ready. Get 5 cards. Avengers Mansion. I would not have that on here. It's way too expensive. 1. He goes to attack pretty card because he's stunned. Counter card. What do we got? Side scheme. War on Vigilantes. Criminals throughout the city are banding together and joining the fight. 1, 2, 3, 1. Force interact. When the villain phase ends, each player discards 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. If the discarded card is a minion put into play, engage with that player. So many triggers. So many triggers. Oh wait, I should have done this. Wait, oh man, I've missed something. I'm too sick to be playing. I should not be playing. That should actually be the card from that effect, and this should be the card from my treachery. There you go, advanced spell schemes. 1 + 1. That's what should have happened. It is bad shit. It's gonna pay for Indomitable. Captain America is gonna hit for 2. No, he's gonna thwart for 2. And then Shield Toss is going to ready him, and then he'll attack for 2. And then Iron Fist will attack for 2. Actually, you know what? Let's lock him to the next stage. Ready your hero? Oh no, he has to defend. Oh, till the hero defends. Okay. Ready. Get 3 cards. Okay. Alright, so stage 1, let's discard a card. It is a minion. Rachel Cole Alves. Elite Soldier. The Punisher gets +2 attack against minions. Full intro. When Rachel Cole Alves will engage a player, attach her to the Punisher instead. Oh. Okay. When the Punisher schemes, he'll 2 damage from the Punisher. Well then why is she a minion? Why make her a minion at all? If she's just going to be... Why is she just an attachment? I don't get it. Rachel Cole Alves will engage a player, attach her to the Punisher. I guess so that I can kill her. The Punisher schemes heal 2 damage from the Punisher. Okay. It's an interesting idea. So she's now his sidekick, which makes sense because that's what she is in the comics. I like it. Energy and counterpunch is going to pay for helicarrier, and then power and protection and helicarrier is going to pay for med team. Heal for 2. And attack. Lock him into the next stage. Goes up to what? 18. It's 2-2. Okay. My turn. Ready. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat. He activates. Oh wait. Threat. This is if it's a minion. It is a minion. Maggie a thug. Force response. When resolved with the main scheme is forced to interrupt. Ignore this minion when checking if a player is engaged with the minion. Okay. What? When resolved with the main scheme is forced to interrupt. Ignore this minion when checking if a player is engaged with the minion. This doesn't say anything about checked if it's at the side of the player's face. Each player. Oh yeah. Each player not engaged with a minion. It's got a cut. Okay. There you go. I missed that bit. Anyway, Punisher attacks. He gets up to the Punisher activates against you. Resolve an attack against each minion engaged with you. So he attacks me first. I will. I will defend. He hits for 5. I defend for 3. So I take 2 and I retaliate back for 1. Can I choose to put it on her? I don't get this at all. I don't get it. Do I get to choose? She is a minion. Does that mean he's going to attack her? Resolve an attack against each minion engaged with you, ignoring boosted ability. She's not engaged with me. She's immortal. She can't die. I don't get it. Retaliates back to him. He now attacks this guy. So he does 2 plus 2 from her. So he's dead. Counter card. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of Indomitable to ready from that defense I made. Okay. Yes, that. My turn. Wait, what does this say? After the Punisher or counter card defeats an ally or enemy, place 1 more counter. Okay. Boink. So he's now got steady. Oh, which means he can't be stunned unless he has 2 stuns. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it's a stun lock deck. That's fascinating. Okay, well then get behind me, and heli carrier will pay for super soldier serum. Super soldier serum, expert defense, and tackle will do 6 points of damage. And stun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, he still gets the stun, but he's not stunned until he gets another one. So I'll leave it there. Mid team will heal me for 2, and then Captain America will thwart for 2. Ready. 5 cards. This trigger at the start of the phase, each player not engaged with me discards a card. Now this card specifically says ignore that check whether it's engaged, so we still get to do the card. So we go 1 on there, we do this. It is not a minion. He activates. I'll defend. Hits me for 2. I take no damage. Choose and discard and upgrade your control. Let's do the retaliate. Choose and discard and upgrade your control. Med team. Oh no, that's a support. That's a support. Oh, got super soldier serum. Okay. Specifically says upgrade. Yep. Okay. Cool. He then attacks this guy, kills him. Like it's straight up just kills him. Now because he killed him, he gets another war counter. He's now got +1 attack, +1 scheme. So the more he kills, the more frenzied he becomes. Oh, I was going to counterpunch. After hero defends against enemy attack. Did I defend? I did. So after I defend, I counterpunch for 2. Alright, my turn. I'm going to feel this determination to draw a card. My helmet and my apartment will give me the soldier serum, and the helicarrier will pay for Ironheart. Give me a card. Cool. Ironheart will thwart for 1. Genius will ready me so I can attack for 2. Ready. Decked out. So, gonna get a card. Gonna get a counter card. There we go. My husband to have one of these. Okay, threat. I'm not engaged for a minion, so I check for a card. It's not a minion. He activates. He's not stunned because he has steady. He now has +1, so it's 2 plus whatever his boost is. So I will defend. So 2, 3, and nothing. So 3 means nothing happens. I retaliate for 1. We get a counter card. Number 1 counter card is assault. The villain attacks you. So he attacks again. I'm going to... It doesn't say hero action, it just says action, right? So I'm going to... use shield block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I prevent all that damage. The second encounter card is Shocker. After Shocker is attacked, stun the attacking character. Okay. My turn. Fearless Determination will get me a card. One, two, three. Actually, 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3. To get in Sharon. She comes in, she removes 2 threat from a scheme. Shield block will put in Indomitable. Agent 13 will attack for 1. Ready. Get 5 cards. That's Iron Fist. Alright. Blink. I am engaged with a minion, so I don't do the thing. Punisher activates against me. I will defend. 2, 3, 4, and an effect. Deal 2 damage to an ally you control. Okay, that's Iron Heart. 2, 3, 4. So I take a point of damage and I retaliate for 1. He then activates against... that was not a treachery card. After the Punisher or an encounter card effect. That's not an encounter card effect, is it? Yes? It is an encounter card. An encounter card effect defeats an ally or enemy, place a war counter. Yep, I think that counts. So we put a war counter on there. He then activates against this guy. It's not even a competition. Like, he's dead. He gets annihilated. And interestingly enough, he says, after Shocker is attacked, stun the attacking character. He was attacked, so now he's stunned. Now he actually is stunned. He got stunned by Shocker. This is fascinating. This is a fascinating villain scenario. It's amazing. I forgot to counterpunch, so I defended before, so I did 2 points of damage. Counterpunch. And that's pretty much game over, because Indomitable will ready me. It's now my turn. And I'll just kill him. Straight up. Yeah, so that was not the smoothest game ever. It was a bit sloppy. I missed a couple of triggers and had to go back and fix them. That side scheme not coming into play was a stroke of luck, because it was meant to be from one of these things. The fact that he actually got shocked by Shocker when he attacked him is pretty interesting. This is fantasy. Is there no way to get rid of these? War and crime. There's no way to get rid of the war counters. Yeah. Alright, so thoughts. This was a mistake to stream. I feel like I'm about to faint. So, thematically, I think he's great. Artistically, I think he's great. He looks cool. The color scheme is cool. this mechanic just fascinates me. I did it wrong. I just realized I did it wrong. He's not meant to get a boost card. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have been dead anyway. What's he on? 5. So he still would have been dead, and so would the other guy. So the two that he killed, Magia, they would have been dead because Rachel was out. And he would have been dead. Shocker would have been dead because Rachel was out. So it didn't matter in the end, but still, that'll give you an idea of how sick I am. Yeah, so he looks cool. The mechanic is amazing. Hopefully there's some way to get rid of the counters as they go. Otherwise, it's pretty easy for it to get up high. Although, to be fair, I mean, I breezed through that and I only got to 3. Spider-Man Voltron would kick the crap out of him. Like, he wouldn't even stand a chance. So, he's not the toughest in the world. I should play him on Expert, see how that goes. Although it is 1 per player. 1 per player. So we'd get up to 6 pretty quick. Wait, threat cannot be removed from the main scheme. So it would be a... Wait a minute. If I was playing a 4-player game, every time he killed somebody, he gets 1 counter. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, I can't concentrate. Yeah, no, so it would be... I've got 3. If I was playing a 4-player game, it would only be... No, I can't even think. The mechanic is great. I love it. This is obviously a mistake. It really should be at the start of step 1 of the villain phase. Otherwise, this asterisk is pointless. And because it's on the scheme, that's what it should be. Step 1 of the villain phase. So I agree with Joshy. If it's going to be the start of the player phase, and that's fine. If it's going to be the start of the player phase, I'm cool with that. But then it needs to be in an environment card somewhere, not on here. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. So that's obviously a mistake. His other force response thing is fine. The only thing I don't get is this. I get the theme, but she's there to help him. She's not there to go up against him, but she is a Punisher. Punisher gets +2 attack for when Rachel Cole eyes would engage a player. Attach her to the Punisher instead. So she immediately gets attached. So why is she not just an attachment? I don't get why she is a minion. Because there's no way for me to kill her. And the second she comes out, she engages me. It doesn't say when she initiates against me. It just says when she engages me. And engagement is as soon as they come out. As soon as they get revealed, boom, they're engaged. So it either needs to be changed to she's an attachment and you have some sort of way to get rid of her, or it needs to specify on the card that you can kill her. Because I think that's the intention. I think the intention is that when I was attacking, I could have attacked her to get rid of the bonus. But then, why would I? Why would I get rid of the bonus? Because he's killing the villains for me. And this is not that bad. It fascinates me. This whole scenario is amazing. I only wish I could actually concentrate a little bit better. I think it's such an interesting idea. The anti-hero, the vigilante. Yeah, it's such an interesting idea. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. That's it. Thank you very much to ES and Joshy for joining. Although it looks like they abandoned me, which I don't blame them because I sound terrible and they probably just didn't want to listen to the coughing. So I get it. I get it. That they went on, that they moved on with their days. Yeah. I really hope it's not a cliche when I say at the end of my videos that you really need to look after yourself and each other, because it's not. I mean it. I've never meant it more than I have now. I'm just here with my wife. We're the only ones that live here. We don't have any children and or pets, and we're both sick, and so looking after each other while we're both very, very ill is like a challenge, but it's a challenge of love. Yeah, so I'm getting sappy. Yeah, there's nothing I wouldn't do for her, and I hope that you have someone in your life that is the same for you. If there is, tell them that you love them. Thank you very much for joining me. Permakarma, just a fascinating scenario here. You've done really well here. Although I've got questions. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everybody. Ciao.